What's up, YouTube? Supernova back again for video number 7, I believe. I basically got this motor stripped down to just a bare long block, from valve covers on down. I got all the accessories pulled off, engine manifolds, motor mount brackets, harmonic balancer, pulleys, alternator, AC compressor, just about everything. The only thing left to do now, well, the next thing to start doing is to start undoing all these bolts on the front part of the timing cover. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to, actually the next thing right now would be to undo the bottom part, which is this metal piece down here, and then the top part of the oil pan, because I can almost guarantee you there will be some bolts that's bolted to this timing cover inside this oil pan, and from the looks of it, I might have had a little bit of a oil leak right here on this front crank seal. The reason why it's mainly wet right here is because I sprayed some penetrating oil to get the bolt off for the harmonic balancer. I got the intake off, as you can see. I got the back pieces off, the connect pipe in between the heads for your coolant, your heater hoses. I basically got everything off. This I'm gonna leave on for right now. Just to take this off, you gotta take this oil filter off and then loosen that big nut that this screws onto, and then this should come off. These hoses are actually oil cooler hoses. You got coolant goes in here that cools down the oil before it goes into the filter, and also, well, excuse me, cools it down as it comes out the filter and up into the motor. That's actually nice to have, but I'm actually going to go ahead and run an external cooler on this external oil cooler. Something I found that I thought was interesting. Y'all see this bolt right here? This is actually just a plug. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that this is a oil feed. I want to say oil is pressurized through here. Once I get the oil pan off, I'm gonna look at it and see if oil pressure actually goes through here, or does it go to the return journal. If it's a return journal, this is going to be useless to me. If it's if this is an oil pressure journal, like this journal right here is pressurized, then it will be of very much use to me, because I can actually get some fittings right here, and this could be for my feed line to the turbo, because I was afraid I was gonna have to try to rig something to go here, which is the oil pressure sensor. I'm hoping I can avoid that, because I really just want to put this back where it goes, and then use this as a excuse me, I just want to use this as a feed line to the turbo. So also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money for, it's about $600 for a Cosworth oil pump for this thing. It's gonna be needed, being that I'm gonna be spending high RPM, having a turbo and an external oil cooler on top of that. So, but I'm gonna call it a night right here, because I only have maybe an hour, if that. I gotta start getting ready. I got some stuff I gotta go do tonight. So I'm probably gonna call it a night right here, and probably pick back up maybe Sunday or Monday. I doubt it's gonna be tomorrow, because I'm gonna be busy all day tomorrow. So But this is pretty much just the motor right here on the stand. And I got all my important parts going to be laid all across here. All that's nothing but hoses, accessories, stuff like that. All the pulleys, like that pulley right there, and then the two tensioner pulleys, I'm gonna have to replace those. That one is that big one right there is kind of squirrely. AC compressor is gonna be replaced. Alternator is brand new. I got one engine mount I need to replace. I might just go ahead and replace both of them. I'm gonna see if I can find some polyurethane engine mounts for this thing, because it's gonna put out some torque. So probably just gonna leave it like this. Just a piece of advice: when you try and get this harmonic balancer off, I use 2 bolts. Be sure you screw them in, because I had one pop out on me. I don't know how bad the threads are galled up inside the crank, but we're gonna see. So, but until then, peace out and God bless.